School wasn't my best subject, but we'll see what happens. I used my micrometer on it.
I see that.
And it's pretty dang close.
Welcome back, guys. Good to see you. Good to see you again, too.
It's good
Still up on your feet.
It's good to be seen instead of viewed, I think.
Been told that. So, you could tell the shop's clean on half of it. And we cleaned it by just shoving everything over there. So that side, that's a wreck. Don't go over there. Not recommended. We've been dreading today a little bit, but we're here, so let's make a day of it. How long ago was the last one? Probably wasn't even quite a year ago. Probably the first of this year.
It was
springtime.
I built it in December and we put it in January.
Well, I was going to say March, but do you remember the spiral staircase that we built a little while ago? Well, word got out. These other people want one. It's like, why do you want one? Because of their house layout, right?
It's a little teeny cabin. Little. They're moving their daughter into. They don't think there's enough room for a staircase, so they want to spiral it. So that's all cool, because I guess we built one, we can mess up on two now. Yeah, we've learned a few things. I thought we learned not to do it again, but we didn't learn that.
How tall are we going to be?
The floor is 10 foot, 1/8 of an inch from the concrete to the
10 1/8
to the top of the floor.
Well, this is looking like the steps and the railing. No center pipe, though.
No, pipe's outside the center pipe.
How big's it?
3 inch.
3 inch?
Inside diameter, so it's like 3 and 5/8 outside or something like that.
So we got to go dig that pipe out.
We got to dig it out, and then we got to start making steps.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed the last video of this, because this one's going to be easier. We've done it once. We just forgot. It's been long ago enough. It'll be like the first one.
Yeah, I was going to just put them a tread on it, and they says, no, we want to do it out of wood, so they want me to take the angle iron. Instead of angle it down, they want to angle it up. So the
sets inside it.
Sets inside of it. Yeah. They wanted me to do a wood grab rail going up, and I told them I don't do wood.
Let Clayton build it if you want wood.
Clayton didn't want to do it because it's a lot of work, and
yeah.
So we're going to do a round tube.
Awesome.
And we can do that because our roller will roll it nice and round.
That roller did her, and then we just accordioned it. So let's get this stuff out of the way so we can work on that. We're waiting for the last piece of the puzzle.
We just ordered it today.
It'll be getting test drove and wheelies here in a couple weeks. So that's exciting. You guys hang in for that one, because I think the little Honda, she's just going to like the back end.
It's probably going to Glamis in March.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Take it down there and run it.
Go meet up with the Orange Crush and with Murray.
Yeah, it's the old school roundup, I think is what they're calling it. Something like that.
So I had this weird thought of once yours is done, maybe we ought to pull mine in and rebuild it. The valves were sticking on it.
We could have them both done.
Yeah. Mine's good other than the valves are stuck, and then it bent push rods and needs a little top end work. Be about half of that one.
Volkswagens are definitely a lot of work, that's for sure.
Okay, no more scatterbrain, guys. Stay on track. It's a spiral staircase day. Getting to the basics here. This is a short piece, but it's a piece. Not long enough, but it tells us overall.
Just over 3.5.
Yep, just over. How wide can we be overall?
33 inches to the, it's like an 8x8 post that stands up and goes clear up to the roof, and it's the roof support.
And that's what this is attaching to?
Well, no, there's a deck that comes out off of this a little ways. This will attach to the deck.
So 33 inches, both sides, plus 3.5 is our overall width.
It'll come around. It'll actually be 33 out this way too as it goes around.
Right.
And they want the steps to start right here, flush, and end right there somewhere.
So for right now, we've got to get our steps, our treads.
We got to get all the steps made.
All these.
And we're probably going to be...
Because all we have is a pipe, and then we'll mark where to weld them and just start chasing it up.
Yep.
So let's lay that out on the floor and see what the measurements are going to be. Peanut butter and honey sandwich. Man, I barely got that out. Was delicious for lunch. Thank you, Dusty.
That was good.
That was pretty good. Is that 10 1/8 or 10?
No, it's 10.
That's 10.
Because I'll make it 10 And then we'll put an 1/8" plate on the end and then raise it an 1/8.
Okay. So there's that. And what's that? With the railing?
That's with the post. It'll be 40 inches above it, which is like 3'4".
So we need 33 inches.
Check out this old chalk line.
That's the old one we used last time.
That's the one I got from JH. That's old school.
That is. Unscrew it, dump some powder in.
Yeah, it works.
Awesome.
And then I'll measure over 3.5, chalk another line, and that'll be the pipe. 7.5 inch rise.
We're going 7.5.
I think.
Top to top.
Yeah, we'll see how that comes out. So we should be able to just do some math and figure it out.
Okay. We was trying to remember our last one. 14 or 15 treads? I can't remember. It almost seems like we went 15, like we
I think we ended up with 15.
almost lost one in the motion of the circle. I don't know. Shouldn't be. Should be the same straight around, but that was a while ago. We was remembering that they was notch. They just sat in the post. 1.25 inches.
Yeah.
And we want to be narrower than 33 because there's a post, right?
Yep.
So 32 plus 1.25 inches and send them home.
We just need 28 of them cut.
If we go 8 inches, that was 14.
8's not a bad step.
So 8 it is. Let's get cut some angle. Pretty close to the right idea.
We're going to be
10? It's pretty close. Hole saw those, and it'll just set in. So we need flat metal across the edge for your handrail.
Yeah, we're going to run a piece of square tube right there.
So you're not going to get your whole foot on it. I don't know if that's normal or not. Usually step on your toes anyways.
Circular staircases are a pain anyway.
They're
Up
just
and down.
tight and small.
You're really close together.
It is, because you're in the middle, and so you're half that anyways. I just couldn't remember if we wished they was bigger or not. I have to go back and watch our old video.
It's been a long time.
Just two rookies here trying to decide if the landings are going to be in the right location. So we're going to trace every step out, and the floor will tell us where it's going to be. There's number 2. So clear back around plus a little. But we kind of went backwards, right? Because we don't want to make almost 2 full circles. We want to make 1.25.
This would be the top step. And then we come around and we're ending there instead of over here.
We just should have chased it the other direction. Right now we're at 19.5 on the inside. Just a rough draft. Looks close.
According to the calculations, we can go 19.5 to 22.5.
I remember the old one. We had the pipe and we tacked them. And then we broke the tacks and moved them a little.
It was a pain.
It was getting it just so your landings line up right.
Right.
It's nothing to do with steps. It's where your landing comes out. Our top step started with these squiggly lines. Bottom step's that line. But this is bottom step on step 15. We need it to be over here. So we either add 2 steps, because that would get us on 17, but we don't want 17 steps.
No, but they just need to be wider.
So if we go from 19.5, set up to 22, right?
22.5. So if we go
2 inches times 14 is 28. 2.5 is 35.
that'll get us to right here. And that's about where we want to be. Right there.
So let's go 22.5.
That'll do it.
Well, we messed around and drew circles and felt like preschool,
But we got to figure it out.
but we're going to go 22.5s. Just like the semi wheels. Not quite 24.5s, but we're getting close. We got more steel and got the rest of it cut out. Way easier to punch things than drill them, right, Dad?
Yes.
This old punch is pretty sweet. And then before we weld it in, it's already ready for some screws to hold the treads on. Once it's all welded together, it's pretty hard to get that big old tread in there. Not bad.
That's a lot faster than drilling them.
Not bad. It's just, what, 15 of them?
And 15 of the long ones.
When we got these up to Glendale, that was sure a game changer.
That's why I got this, and because you told me how good those worked.
It was awesome.
That's a work smarter, not harder.
That might wear your thumb out, though, pushing that trigger.
You know what? I'm willing to take.
You'll risk it?
I'll risk it this time.
You want to run trigger? Those last three didn't quite push through there. That's kind of weird. Well, 3 minutes later, we got holes in them.
Done.
I guess we weld them together now, huh? Alright, so it's been a minute. The last thing we did was punch holes in this strap.
Yeah.
They look perfect. They look good. How many steps did we have again?
15.
And you're halfway done. So the last one we did, we had a hole saw cutting those, didn't we?
Yeah, and it actually worked really good. It wore the hole saw out about halfway through. And so
we finished with this anyways.
Yeah, so I'm just plasming them all. They're going to get welded.
It's pretty close,
anyway,
right?
They'll be close enough.
So we're almost ready. Cut the pipe. Start tacking them around.
Yep.
And this will get the rail tied to it.
The rail weld in that.
Coming up.
Yeah.
We've been mentally preparing to fill this whole side of the shop up with one of these twisty round things called a staircase.
It's kind of a deal when you get to that point because it takes a lot of real estate.
Yeah.
Well, back at it again, working on the staircase today. Steps are all built. They're all ground off, they're all polished, they're ready to weld on. So that can only mean one thing. I gotta get a center pipe in here so I can weigh this thing out. So I'm gonna go fire the forklift up and dig a pipe out. All right, that was kind of fun to dig out. But it's out. Now I just gotta put a whole bunch of marks on it. And I'll cut it off last when I get to where I want it. Hey guys, just finished lunch. I'm getting back at it on this staircase. Check it out. Starting to lay them out. Got them all marked. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 5 of them tacked on. Another one ready to tack on. Made me a little jig right here. This is going to catch my handrail that comes off. It should come out just right if I did my math right. School wasn't my best subject, but we'll see what happens. Usually my math's pretty good.
Made a spiral right there.
This was so much easier than the last one I did. I must have learned something.
Well, good, because this is the last one you're doing.
Well, you just never know.
We said that once before.
I said that last time.
Right? Is it going to be lighter than the last one?
It's going to weigh almost the same.
Took us 4 or 5 drawings on the floor, but we got it turned right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm going to hurry and finish welding all this. Well, I'm not going to hurry. I'm just going to finish welding it.
You finish welding it, then we're going to roll some tubing.
Yeah, only this time we're going to lengthen the tubing first. Because last time we just rolled it and then we ended up adding like 10 feet to it.
And it was kind of hard.
It was hard. So.
It's kind of hard. Looking good. Well, here we go again. We made her work once, but we got to roll a circle.
A couple of them.
Only machine that'll do that is a circle maker roller. If you see, that's added on to. How much did you add?
11 feet. I only need about 7, but it takes
that much. Yeah.
On the end that you got to cut off. So
full piece wasn't quite enough last time, and it was really hard to add it and make it just consistent. So this is a theory. We'll see if it works.
See what happens.
Now that it's so long, it's all got to come one way, and then it'll just start bananaing. But as long as it is, it's going to hit the toolbox. Maybe not. It might be fine. It's getting a little bit to it. It's hard. It's so far it's fallen, but slow, brutal process right here. Just letting machines work. Just being patient. One full turn. Let's chase it back.
Get louder.
It's going to be tall. It's going to be clear to the door. Trying to remember on our last one if we made the curl smaller or bigger or exact, and we're getting close. What are we at? 80 something?
82.
And what do we got to go to? 60?
67.
7?
But probably maybe another.
Because when we stretch this and accordion it, it seems like it's going to make it smaller, but until we accordion it, I'm not sure. Let's get closer.
I think so. Let's go another half turn.
Another half. That gets us close. That's about how we was last time.
Yeah.
And then you tack it and pull it and tack it and pull it. It's a process.
Kind of a bugger.
It is wrapped around. I mean, it's kind of the same. It spirals with it.
Yeah, it's close.
But it's just not perfect. Well, here goes nothing. We'll attempt for success and hope we get nothing less. Yeah, we rolled it too small. Bigger.
It's going to get tight on it.
Bigger would have been better. Way better. If you guys ever roll these by yourselves, don't roll them small. Roll them bigger. One click in. Well, that's good. You come get ready to tack it. I'll push it and hold it. Okay. Let's roll this and put a brake on it so it'll hold it somehow. Okay. What a pain in the butt. These things, they're not easy. So we got kinks right there. So we started in the right spot. You just waste that much and the roller's having to hold it, but it came out dang good all the way around. Till the end. We are a little short. Oh boy. 1.5 feet short. Thought we had an extra foot, but we're a foot short, so you know what? Can't read a tape measure. It's all good. Makes it difficult. So pull the cords back out and we're going to try to roll another 2 feet and we'll have to weld it in. I don't know what else to do. Yep, that's all we'll do.
Alrighty. The handrail is on. It was kind of a bugger. And I was about 16 inches short right there, so I rolled some more and added it. I just got to grind that smooth. But it's lunchtime. And then I'm going to cut a whole bunch of pickets and put in here. Once I get the pickets done, I've got to plug the top. And I got to cut a plate for the bottom. And then grind it up a little bit, and this thing is ready to go to the powder coater. It's looking good. I like it.
You got that looking perfect. Come alongs and straps. That's been fun. Hasn't quite been exactly perfect. We've been re-chasing and cutting and wasn't just easy.
But it's really good now. I'll get this end. I got to cut a longer one of these, then I'll cut this end off.
How many pickets?
Figuring 3
on each one.
I think. I'll give it a 4-inch gap.
It's a lot of work. That's nice though. Looking around it, trying to eyeball.
Does it look square?
And the roundness lines up with the one below it.
That's a good sign.
That's pretty close. It's hard to say. It's hard to walk up something and see it till it's right side up, you know?
Well, you can look at this along the pipe and it lines up pretty good now.
With the pipe?
It wasn't before. It was dove down about 3 inches. I think by the time we pull all the straps off, it'll find itself a home.
It'll be home.
it'll be
home. So, bunch of pickets go in next. What do you guys think of the old pickets? Got a good start going on. Every one of them's been different, so just picking and choosing. Ooh, how many sections are left? 10? Is this 5/8? Half?
I went to half for the weight.
That last one was heavy.
Because we got to pack that sucker in that house. From the balcony down. It's
right.
Heavy.
Woo.
So I'm cutting the weight down as much as I can on it.
Cut the weight. Nothing wrong with that. That angle's pretty close.
I used my ichrometer on it.
I see that.
And it's pretty dang close.
And then gap filler to make up the difference.
It's actually pretty dang close. I was surprised.
3 of them all the way around. Let's get this old girl knocked out.
It's pretty darn close.
Golly. Guesstimating here.
My second time, you know.
You'll have that on these big jobs. You'll mark it all out, and then you'll have a big gap and a little gap. Welcome to Mr. Grinder. Too big a gap. Only a 1/2 inch difference just for the slope, which we could have filled it, but it wouldn't have looked very good from square to gobbed, I'm sure. That looks a little more consistent. Just on a side note, did you guys see Merlin's old school garage video Sunday? Did you see it, Dad?
Yep.
I don't know who that kid was wrecking that motorcycle, but he sucked it up there for a minute.
He was booking.
I was fast till I wasn't.
No, he wasn't. All right, back at it today. Got my buddy Clayton here.
This is a work of art right here. We got to get the stair treads figured out. So Shane and I have been working on a template. Gonna do a cardboard template, and then we're like 1.5 inches thick. So I think if we go 1.5 inches thick on the tread, it's gonna stick up about 1/8. Be perfect.
Nice.
And these Shane done good. These all fit. Tried several of them, and he's spot on. So this thing's going to be
Close enough for government work.
impressive. This thing's impressive. I just don't want to be a part of the crew that tries to install it.
I don't either, but I have a feeling I'm going to be part of it.
You probably will.
I've got almost all the pickets on. I've got one more section. Well, 2 sections right here. I got to finish. Plug the rails, plug the pipes. Put a cap on the top, and a plate on the bottom to bolt it to the floor, and grind it up a little bit. This thing's going to St. George.
I came inside and the whole staircase is cut apart. Dad and Riley stood it up with the crane, and walking into it, the first step was at 5 foot. And so we've got to stretch the steps out and lose 2 of them. He'll still be within code on his spacing. We had it all perfect except for walking into it. We were walking right into a step. Dang it. So I'm going to go to grinding, get this cleaned back up, and he's going to plasma cut and respace the steps out. We lost today. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I guess we lost today.
What a day. Thought I had my staircase all done. Didn't. So I started over. It was easier just to get a new pipe. So that's what I did. Got my steps all made, left all my pickets on, so it's going to go fast. I cut it down 2 steps. Hopefully that'll stretch it out enough that it'll work. I hope it does. I'm going to tack it on and measure it, and if it don't, I'm going to go a little more than 8 5/8 on my steps. But I'm going to make this thing work.
We've seen this view once this morning already. With the old steps, Riley tried climbing it, about tipped it over. So tell us what we saw this morning.
This morning, this step right here hit you right here, right in the throat.
Because you essentially had 2 more steps. So really, you're just coming in right here.
Right. And it was just wrong. So we cut it down to 13 steps. And we may cut it down to 12 steps.
It's definitely better. I mean, this corner is close. But if you come by that,
then you're good.
Then you're in it.
You're good all the way up.
We're discussing taking the rail out, having the rail end a step short, so you could approach it from the side and miss all of this and then work your way up. We should have stood it up before we welded everything.
Before we got the eye chrome.
Yeah.
It's definitely better though. I like that a lot better.
So we lined it up before off of how the room was laid out, where you needed to come in, where you needed to get off. And so that was our basic math matching the house plans.
Yeah.
We need this many steps to chase it around. We was mostly going off of the house plans and how they wanted the layout. And so now it pulled it back 2 steps, so the bottom, so you'll enter it at a different part of the room. The top's the same, but you'll enter it different at the bottom.
On the bottom. The only thing we could do to get rid of that is to get rid of a step and stretch them out another 5/8 of an inch about.
How tall's our step right now?
So it's a inch or 8 5/8. And it was 7.5 before. So we gained an inch and an 1/8.
Who knows? This is a lot of days coming. Thought we had it finished this morning, just grind it up. Well, we're going to think this one through a little bit longer. Everything's just tacked. It's not even welded here yet. It's just tacked on the pipe. But this guy right here, my whole life, has taught me just fight through your struggles. Don't give up. You could have gave up pretty easy. And I get done outside working on stuff in the rain, and he's got it fixed and almost re-engineered again. So
I had to walk away.
You was done?
I walked away. I went at the house, got a banana, and ate it. Oh, shoot.
I would have too. So don't give up on your projects in life. Just keep trucking through them. They'll work out eventually. This one will too.
I actually like that. That corner is the only thing that makes me nervous right there.
Yeah, that one's far enough away, and you're under this one.
Her dad would hit that. She would walk under it. She's only like 5'5".
Copy.
And this is 5'7", I think. 5'7". Exactly. Her dad would hit that. Once.
If you're running down the stairs or trip, miss your last step, you could hit it coming down too.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot on width of steps and spacing up and down on steps. How much the width of the step will change where it comes out at. We're dang close.
Well, let's lay it back down. Let's see.
Put it back on the rotisserie and let it sing for a minute, huh? Alrighty. Well, this is where this ends. If we get it finished, get it to powder coat. If we're going to end up putting it in the house, or the contractors.
Yes.
If we have to put it in the house, you may see it again. But as of right now, we'll just give you an update in a future video when it goes to powder coat.
I think that's safe to say.
Is that safe?
Yep.
Because there's some unknowns. The house isn't even ready for it yet. We're ahead of schedule. But this rain has been coming down all day long. We'll take it. We've needed it all summer, and it's here. So, thanks, guys.